Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas here with the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Mr. Deontay Wilder. Deontay, it's funny, I'm seated on the ring and he's still so much taller than me. And let me ask you this, is being a taller fighter, is that work more in your favor or has some disadvantages you feel?
Sometimes. It depends on what the fighter have been trained to do. Some tall guys fight their height. Some tall guys don't. I don't believe in, because you're bigger, you're going to win, because he's a smaller guy, or because you're taller, he's a shorter guy that you're going to win. You can have the advantage only if you're able to use it. If you don't use it, then you don't have the advantage. And I'm the type of guy that I'm tall and I use the advantage I use what God have given me. So most of the time it's definitely an advantage, but I still have to stay sharp, have to stay on my game, and perform to the best of my ability.
Is it hard to get shoes?
No, not at all. I'm just, you know what? I'm just a size 13, so that's like a normal shoe for men. Yeah. So I have time with clothes though. Yeah. Whether
like my trunks and stuff like that.
Well, my trunks is custom made when it's boxing wise, but like different pants or something like that. I mean, it was certain spots that I shop at all the time that I know they're gonna have it for me. But I'm blessed to be 6'7", just size 13, because my father, he's 6'6", he wears 15. It depends on the shoes, 16. I got another friend 6'6", he wears a size 16, 17 shoe. I know another kid 14 wears 16 already. So I'm like, I'm blessed to just have a 13 and that's it.
When did you start really kind of growing, or were you always like a tall kid?
In the 5th grade. That's when I started. I was the only kid in the 5th grade that could dunk in the basketball goal. That's when I started just really growing and stuff like that. So I think high school I ended out at 6, maybe 6'6", and that summer I grew 1 inch to be 6'7".
Varsity, huh?
Yeah,
all the time, huh?
Definitely. I love the high school years and playing ball. And I played everything: football, basketball, baseball, ran track. If I had time for soccer, I would have done that as well too. That's what a lot of my athleticism come in the ring, because I've been playing sports all my life, ever since 5 years old. So my defense is my athleticism. I'm very athletic. I'm able to create different angles and make holes and stuff like that, especially when a guy feel like he got me trapped or want to cut me off. My athleticism always take a part in my arsenal and what I bring inside the ring. My life has been considered busy. It's been busy, but you know what? I love it. If it wasn't this way, I'll be sitting back and scratching my head wondering what did I go wrong? What happened? I'm the heavyweight champion of the world. I'm not busy. But I've been busy. I've been busy ever since I've gotten the belt, even till now. I thought this trip was going to be like a little mini vacate getaway kind of stuff.
We got you here working now.
Yeah, man, it's turned into work. The day my people booked the flight, well, you coming? Oh, great. Now you got this and this and this. Which is good, though. I'm a people's person. I like to interact with the people, the fans. When I got here to the hotel, the crowd of people or whatever. But, I sit back. I take time out for each and every last one of them because I appreciate them just for being fans first and foremost, and not only just fans of me, but for the sport of boxing and stuff like that. And I'm just one of those laid-back dudes, mellow guy that enjoy people. I enjoy people. The saying is that I always tell this to my mom. My mom never meets strangers, and I think I'm the same way. I never meet strangers. So if I'm interacting with a person, you can never know if I know this person or not, just because our conversation or how we interacting, because that's just how I am. I love people. That's a big deal to not only for the sport of boxing, but the fighters as well too. Because back in the time, that's how Sugar Ray Leonard, all those Boom Boom Massini, all those guys got well known because of the free TV. It always came on and stuff like that. So now they've been able to provide it back to us, which I feel like it's a brilliant idea that Heyman and NBC came together, and whoever else was affiliated with that. That was one of the best things they could have done. I think it's long overdue, because I always thought about, what about the low class people that can't afford cable or pay-per-view, that actually love boxing. What about those guys? And so now that this has evolved is allowing those guys to sit in the comfort of their own home and be able to cut on and enjoy TV now, back like it used to be. This is a big move. I think this is going to be very successful for boxing, period.
I've asked a lot of the fighters associated with Haymon if it was difficult to leave Golden Boy, and a lot of them told me, you know what, it was a little difficult. For you, how was that experience? Was it hard to leave Golden Boy?
Well, I agree with all the other guys, but for me, it was. I think for me, it's like anybody I deal with, it becomes I first sense them as I like to build far as a family oriented kind of vibe from people. And Golden Boy definitely was family. I still communicate with some of the guys there. Some have turned their back or got a certain kind of attitude towards it or whatever. But it's all good. But I definitely consider them as family. And sometimes things happen. Sometimes it's like for me in my situation, it's like I have kids I have to look out for. So if I get an opportunity to better myself off or something like that, then who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Especially if it'll be selfish of me and say, well, nah, I got the opportunity, but I'm not because I'm just gonna stay here and do this. Because think about it, they're gonna better their self off. They're gonna make the right moves to better the company off. So as a man, as a family man with kids and stuff like that, I'm gonna better my kids. I do it for my kids. Anything I do, it's for them. So if I end up making a bad decision out here in life, it's not affecting me, really affecting them. I got to put the food on the table for them and stuff like that. So, when I break it down like that, people just got to understand, it wasn't that impersonal. I love Golden Boy. I love the people in Golden Boy. Like I said, I still communicate with some of the guys, and it was just one of those things that was just a business move. I love to still work with those guys and do all that stuff like that because, I still love those guys, man. I genuinely have love for those guys, and in Golden Boy and the ones that done turned my back on me, then hey, may you stay forever turnt, because it's only going to be bigger and better things from Deontay Wilder.